What's up, YouTube? It's Jay here, and well, we're taking a look at a guy who played against our Thunder Dragon build with Unchained. This deck actually kind of surprised me a little bit because of the shenanigans it can kind of do on your opponent's turn, and I gotta say, the match was pretty fun. For the most part, I raged a little bit. I guess the number of kaijus that this guy had and the convenience he had of them when it came down to it. But for the most part, it was a pretty fun game, I would say. I didn't rage too hard, but yeah, let's hop into the replay. This will be the second video I've done that's kind of a short video, a short replay. Sometimes I just don't have enough consecutive games to form a super video, and I guess I could just wait, but I also just like pushing content out for certain duels and whatnot. So this is fun for me to do sometime. So again, we're playing our good old Thunder Dragons, my favorite deck so far in the game, currently to play. As much as I love my Despia stuff, it was kind of nice to shift off of it for a little bit. But one thing I noticed with this deck, man, every time I try to do any play, my opponent always just conveniently has that Ash Blossom. That good old Ash Blossom, ready to go, ready to stop all my searches. And basically, well, I literally can't do anything pretty much. So I wasn't certain what deck he was going to be playing at first, but it turns out he's playing this Unchained build. We're going to be able to happily drop our Maxi. No call by this time, thankfully. And we should be able to get a few draws off of this turn. But the Unchained deck focuses heavily around destroying its own cards to trigger effects that are triggered by the cards being, well, you know, destroyed pretty much. For some reason, he didn't go into battle phase. He just kind of left things alone. I don't know if something here stopped him from doing his battle phase. I think it might be the trap card. No, he just didn't go into battle phase. So Unchained Soul of Rage can actually activate on your opponent's turn, basically allowing you to link summon into another Unchained monster, link summon a Darkling monster. Probably just an Unchained monster in this case, but it allows you to go into a Darkling monster, which is kind of cool. So I try to play around this card a little bit. I get DPE on the field, and I attempt to go battle phase, but knowing, because if I attempt to go battle phase, I know for a fact he's going to try to trigger this card while I'm still in my main phase. So the goal here was attempt battle phase, get this effect activated first so I could chain link to my destroyer and basically prevent the contact link summoning from happening. So I actually end up getting rid of my own monsters because in my head, with this card, the logic I saw behind it was this card can literally add a Fiend monster from grave to hand, and I didn't want him adding any of his other Unchained cards, so I opted just to destroy my Aloof and my DPE for the time being. Then he summons Raiden on me, which kind of sucks. From what I learned with this deck, it doesn't look like it has a whole lot of pop-off potential. Like it does, but it doesn't at the same time. Not a whole lot of combos you can kind of do with it. And I honestly don't know if this was the right play for him to make or not, but for the time being, we'll just say it was. We can kind of beat down here a little bit. He's got two of these guys on the field, but they're once per turn, so he can't use both of them consecutively. So we opt to go for the Thunder Dragon fusion, fusing two Thunder Dragons and our Thunder Dragon Dark. And we're gonna go into our good old Titan. So the goal here now is to trigger as many Thunder Dragon effects as I can. I start off with the regular Thunder Dragon, and when a Thunder Dragon from hand activates its effect, basically Titan gets the ability to pop a card on the field. And that's not a once per turn ability. It's not even a once per chain ability. So we get Thunder Dragon's effect to activate, which triggers Titan. It's going to activate his Rage. Then his Rage is going to activate, and I just said that so weird. So Thunder Dragon's going to activate. They're going to get Titan's effect. He's going to activate this card. And in response to that, we're going to chain our Thunder Dragon Matrix to trigger Thunder Dragon Titan's effect again. So he can basically get two pops now, which is kind of cool. So that rage is now gone, so he therefore loses that rage. But I was okay with destroying it this time. He's going to get Raiden back in his hand. There's not really much I can do about it, you know. Now, one of the neat things you could do with Thunder Dragon, like the OG Thunder Dragon, is you could just add one to hand, trigger Titan's effect, use the other one that you just added to hand to add your third copy, and trigger Titan's effect again. It's really cool. That's the one interaction I like with this deck a lot. You just go trigger Thunder Dragon Titan, Thunder Dragon Titan. It's kind of cool. He gets this big boy abominable Unchained Soul in the field, and it doesn't end up really doing a whole lot. It was gonna initially pop my Titan, but with Thunder Dragon Titan, you can negate a pop by just banishing, well, you know, 2 cards in your graveyard. So it gets the Raiden out on the field, slams into it in an attempt to search, or to summon this rather, which is gonna, well, pop this, which also has a special summon from the deck effect, but we Ash Blossom it and stop all those shenanigans pretty much. So, and then I'll pull this card up on screen for you right here, but it allows you to special summon from deck when it's destroyed. So the whole goal with some of these cards, specifically Samsara, is get this on the field. It can target a Unchained card in your graveyard, set it, and then you could pop 1 card in the field. So you just set the trap card and then pop it and immediately get another special summon. It's kind of insane, honestly, but we're luckily able to stop that. So I get Ash Blossom on the field from my Dashes effect, and I'm gonna summon Thunder Dragon. Attempt to trigger battle phase. Again, thus baiting out his rage, which is kind of the whole goal. And the thing is, if you attempt to trigger the battle phase in a situation like this, I'm just gonna teach you how Thunder, or how Unchained kind of work, because it was a learning experience for me. But if you attempt to go battle phase and they activate their effect right before the battle phase starts, you can actually continue your main phase instead of going into that battle phase you were initially about to go into. So he opted to try and activate Celestial's effect, and he of course has the Ash Blossom. This card is the bane of my existence right now. Sorry for pausing so much of the video also. Hopefully you don't mind it. But thanks to that, we're able to activate our Thunder Dragon Fusion second effect and get a Thunder Dragon in hand. Thunder Dragon Hawk into our Thunder Dragon Matrix. And since we activated a Thunder Dragon effect in our hand, we can now go into Colossus for free, basically. We're gonna slam into this guy right here. It has another effect which will add a Unchained monster from grave to hand. Usual stuff. Thunder Dragon into our opponent directly, and yeah, that's kind of just how things are gonna go right here. I believe he's got 1 more follow-up play on my turn, but I don't know how that actually goes. So we go into battle phase. He's gonna attempt to activate the trap card once again, which will special summon an Unchained monster from your hand or graveyard. He's got 2 effects. We chain Max E to it to get us some extra draw. But luckily we have a Thunder Dragon Matrix in our hand, so we're able to slam into his Unchained Rage and get him just low enough where our Thunder Dragon can attack him directly per game. So if we didn't have the extra Matrix in hand, this duel might have either gone on a little bit longer or we might have lost it. But I thought it was a good duel, honestly. Lots of back and forth interactions, lots of just fun moves all around. I don't know if that's how Thunder or how Unchained are supposed to be played. I digress. It was still a lot of fun to play against them. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more content, and always I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.